She doesn't want a man who understands everything. She wants a man she can't fully figure out. And the moment you became her emotional safe space, the guy she calls at midnight to vent, the guy who always has the right thing to say, you made yourself comfortable. Comfortable doesn't make her heart race. Comfortable makes her think of you like a journal. Most men think empathy is an advantage in attraction. And in a relationship, a real committed relationship, it is. But in the early stages, in the phase where attraction is either building or dying, being the most understanding man in the room is one of the fastest ways to get friend-zoned. Here's why. When you make yourself completely emotionally available, when you absorb every feeling she has, when you validate every emotion, when you're always there, you stop being a person she's curious about and become a person she's comfortable with. And comfort, without challenge, without tension, without a little mystery, is the death of attraction. It actually looks like. She texts you at 11 p.m. about drama with her coworker. You drop everything and spend an hour helping her process it. She's upset about something with her family. You become her emotional anchor for the whole week. She's confused about her feelings. You patiently walk her through every possible interpretation. None of those things are wrong inside a committed relationship, but if this is the entire dynamic, if this is the primary way she relates to you, you've built a friendship, a very close one, not a romantic polarity. Romantic attraction requires some asymmetry. It requires that she sees you as someone with your own inner life that she doesn't have full access to. When you over-explain yourself, when you're always emotionally reactive to her moods, when your peace depends on her peace, you hand her the control. And, consciously or not, she loses respect for it. Not because she's cruel, but because a man who has no emotional edge, no independence, no interior life that exists without her, doesn't feel like a man she needs to keep. So what does this actually look like in practice? Because this isn't about being cold, it's not about being distant for the sake of it. It's about being full. A full man has his own direction. When she asks what he's up to, the honest answer is a lot, because he's genuinely building something. He's got somewhere to be. A full man has opinions. He doesn't automatically agree. He pushes back, calmly, without ego, when he sees something differently. He's not trying to win, he just has a perspective, and he holds it. A full man doesn't make her emotions his emergency. When she's in a storm, he's the calm. He listens, he's present, but he doesn't drown with her. That steadiness is what she actually needs and secretly wants. A full man has standards for his own time. He doesn't respond to every message instantly, not because he's playing games, but because he's actually living his life, and she can feel that. Mystery isn't a technique. It's a byproduct of having a life that's genuinely worth being curious about. Here's what I want you to sit with. The reason most men become the therapist isn't because they're weak. It's because they've been taught that being needed is the same as being wanted. They give endlessly, emotional support, time, attention, because somewhere underneath it, they believe that if they're useful enough, she won't leave. But that's not attraction. That's anxiety dressed up as generosity. Real attraction doesn't come from what you give her. It comes from who you are when you're not trying to give her anything. It comes from a man who is genuinely okay with or without her validation, who has a center that doesn't shift depending on her mood, who cares about her but isn't consumed by her. That man is rare, and rare things are valuable. Stop trying to be the man who understands her completely. Become the man she's still trying to understand. That's not a game. That's just who you become when you stop making her the center of your world and start making yourself the most interesting thing in it.